Well, this is my third video, and I'm a little bit late in posting this. I was hoping to post about once a week. This is a few days late, but that is mostly because I just came back from Italy last week with the grandkids, and that will be the subject of another video. So for right now, I just wanted to do a quick update, and I wanted to touch on a subject that is kind of near and dear to my heart. It's been something that's been on my mind ever since I was 57. I guess that was 4 years ago when I was diagnosed with diabetes, and even before then. Well, something you may not know about me, it is listed in my profile, but in addition to making these videos about my new retired life, which is something I've am learning about right now, as I go, I figured I would document my journey, my new retirement journey, or I guess I should say my early retirement journey. But in the past, I do like to write fiction. I also have always enjoyed writing poetry, and it seems strange because I'm not a very emotional person, but it really helps me understand the thinking of others, and maybe even my own thinking. It is something that I enjoy, and it just makes me think at a deeper level than I had done before. So this last week in Italy, we were with the grandkids. It was a whirlwind tour, non-stop. We started in Venice, went to Florence, and then to Rome, and then flew back home, and the whole entire thing was 1 week. But again, I think I will post an entire video on that in the coming weeks or so. One of the things that's been top of mind for me for the last few years anyway has been the thought of aging, all those things that are associated with aging, retirement, of course, which is what this main subject is about, but also something that a lot of people probably don't give a lot of thought to. But I spend a lot of time thinking about this, basically because I've never really had this in my family, and that is legacy. And I may not understand what I mean about legacy, but what I really mean is leaving something for the next generation, passing something down, whether it be a skill, whether it be just family, or just advice. It could be anything, really. But that's something that I have become very interested in. And that being said, along with aging and all the other things that I think about, I think that's one of the subject areas that I'd like to cover quite a bit. And so with that, I wrote a poem many years ago. It may have been more than 4 years ago, but it has to do with that. It's titled Advice to the Young. It's a working title, and the title may be a little bit misleading, but really what it's about is leaving something for a future generation, and maybe giving some advice as to what they should not be doing. Basically, do not waste your life. And if you're not going to waste your life, don't spend your life pursuing frivolous things. Love deeply. All those things are things that I think about, and they come out in my poems, but I have a hard time putting them into practice in real life. So let me take you back to my office in my house, and I will read that poem to you now. I was once young, as you are now, body lean, skin taut. I was a soldier, a lover, an impassioned man, and won most battles I fought. Then time came and slipped away, as it always does so fast. My heart became slave to the tasks of the day, until passion had left me at last. Passion gave way to events of the day. My heart grew tired and weak, until I finally was slain, my chest full of pain, and my mouth too unfeeling to speak. Now I confess, in Twilight's days, as my last losing battle is fought, my regrets lay not in what I did, but in that which I did not. So I say to the young, with thick swollen tongue, and my life quickly slipping away, mistake not duty for passion, and let your heart guide you each day. Right now I'm driving to the local Tractor Supply. This is the first time I've actually done a video while I'm driving. But keep in mind, I have the camera in a place where I can still see the road. I did do my last video while sitting in my truck, which I actually found that it had very good sound quality, even though it was rainy. And of course, today we had tornadoes go through. There's one of them may have touched down in a neighboring city. And so I will be driving through that city on my way to Tractor Supply. Got to get some supplies for the chickens. So that poem was really all about living your life, maybe not so much just in the moment, but living your life with the thought of legacy, with the thought of love of your family, and not so much dedicated to just getting things done. I say that because I spent most of my life in a structured environment. You know, basically all of my adult life has been in the military, and when I retired, I was now working for the military. So I've always had that structure. But on the downside to that, I've always been very motivated and dedicated. It's always been mission first. You know, and one of the things that I think I've missed out on is establishing a deeper love for family. That's hard for me to say. That's one of the reasons it took me so long to make this video, and one of the reasons that I'm doing it while driving my truck, because I just feel more secure talking about those things, because I know I'm by myself. But those things are important, and I think those are things that we all do. So, not wanting to give advice to anybody, but if I had to give some advice or, you know, something to people, then I would say that even from an early age, try your best to, you know, live your life around family. All those things that you had to do in the past, whether they get done or not, you're still going to be moving forward. Your life still goes on. You know, the mission is not going to end. You're not all going to die because you didn't get those things done. And now, unfortunately, I think in retirement, I believe a lot of people, this is the one area where you might live with regrets. And those regrets, again, as the poem says, you know, it's not so much about the things that you did, but the things you didn't do. You know, the life you didn't give your children, the life you didn't spend for yourself, the attention you didn't give to your family. Those are all things that I think about. So again, this is both for young and old. If you're old, you know, there's never a better time than the present. If you're young, start thinking about those things now. Because what you think is important right now may turn out to not be so important when you're in your sunset years. So this may be a short video. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say for this this particular video, and I'll continue on later on. I'll have other poems, have other advice. I'll go back to talking about retirement, even though right now I'm still getting the hang of retirement. It's only been a week or so, so I'm still enjoying myself, but I am inundated with tasks to do. I've got a honey-do list as long as 3 arms. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got something out of it. This was my attempt at kind of ad-libbing. So that's it. Join me on my channel. Thank you.